What's up, guys? So for today's video, we are going to be doing more of a vlog daily routine video to kind of show you guys what I do every day and the choices I make for my lifestyle change, as well as my mental health and obviously my body. Now, some of the things I do can be pretty repetitive, and I do that for a reason. It helps me stay dedicated to what I'm doing, knowing that I do the same thing each day. I just get so used to it that it's just a part of my life now. But I do vary some things as well. So for today, we actually have a pretty busy day today. I got to do a quick grocery haul because I'm out of groceries. And I got a pretty big gym session today. We're going to be hitting back and rear delts. So we got physical therapy, grocery haul, and a pretty massive gym session. So let's get to it. All right. So it's 9 a.m. I got physical therapy in an hour, and before any physical exercise, I usually always have food in my system. I like having food in my system when I do stuff like that. It gives me energy. So we're gonna make breakfast. I'm gonna show you what I typically have for breakfast. It's super easy, but it's pretty good. I think it's pretty delicious. So it's gonna be protein oats. Sometimes I'll substitute it with protein French toast, or like egg beaters or egg whites with some like chicken sausage, or like fat-free. So let's get to these protein oats. All right, guys, so now that we got the oats cooked in the microwave, we're going to add 2 scoops of whey protein. I use ISO or ISO 100, the cinnamon bun flavored. I get it off of Amazon with Amazon Prime. It's like $50, but it's absolutely worth it. It's pretty delicious. And then we're gonna add some peanut butter. I do 2 tablespoons. Let's cut a little bit off there. And normally I would add berries, but like I said, we are out of groceries. So yeah, that's it. All there's left to do is to stir it up. All right, guys, so we got the protein oats right here. I'm gonna break down the macronutrients for you guys. So I use MyFitnessPal for the macros. Super easy, super efficient. You just plug in what you eat every single day, and it also tracks calories as well. So in this bowl of protein oats, we have 50 grams of protein, 22 grams of fat, 6 come from the oats, and then 16 come from the peanut butter. And then we have about 60 grams of carbs. The carbs give me plenty of energy to do physical exercise, and at physical therapy, they do like to work me pretty hard, so I need the energy. Yeah, and then I'm also gonna throw in this Oikos 000 Greek yogurt. It's fat-free, no sugars, and no artificial sweeteners. It's really good, 15 grams of protein and only 10 grams of carbs. So yeah, pretty filling breakfast. We're gonna smash this and head off to physical therapy. All right, so we came over to Crunch Fitness, crushed a back and rear delt workout, and I got some really great footage for you guys to kind of see what I do. I didn't record all of the exercises, but I recorded most of them, and you can see how I do the exercises very slow and controlled. That's something my coach has taught me over the last 1.5 years, and it's a big mistake I made a lot of the time in the past, is that I would just come in and press heavy weight, and that is not the way I do it anymore, and I'll explain why later. We're gonna head to Chick-fil-A, pick up some grilled chicken nuggets and a grilled chicken sandwich for lunch, and then head to Kroger to grab some groceries, and I'll be showing you what I get when I get home. So I will see you guys then. All right, so I stopped at Chick-fil-A to grab lunch. I picked up a plain grilled chicken sandwich, as you can see, with no sauce. A good amount of protein, only like 36 grams of carbs. And then I picked up 2 orders of the 12-count grilled nuggets. Essentially, it's just cut up chicken breast, no sauce. Guys, here's a really quick tip.
See, when I ain't had no money, I still had sauce. See, if you don't got no sauce, then you're lost. But you can also get lost in the sauce.
Sauces add up in a lot of calories. They're very unneeded. If I ever do sauces, it's like G. Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce or G. Hughes honey mustard. Any G. Hughes sauces are amazing and they're sugar-free. They're like 5 to 10 calories. You can use pretty much as you want. But sauces like ranch, ketchup, any of that, not good for you at all. It's super high in calories and can add up really quick. And then finally, to drink, besides my gallon of water, which I have here, I have a unsweetened iced tea mixed with a diet lemonade, so 0 calories. Gonna go smash this. This is a good amount of protein after a workout, should fill me up. Gonna go grab some groceries, and then when I get home, I'll show you guys what I picked up. All right, guys, so we are back from Kroger, from a pretty big grocery haul, I would say. We were definitely low on most of the stuff that I do consume. So we got a bunch of different stuff, because like I said, I was pretty low. We got bananas. I love bananas. I think they taste great. Pretty good for carbs. I generally have one in the morning most of the time. We got some blueberries, some raspberries, and some blackberries. I'll generally throw these in my protein oats. Most of the time, I don't really eat berries like by themselves, but I always like putting them in the oats or on top of my French toast or in my protein pancakes, which I forgot to mention earlier. I make those pretty often as well. Berries, very good for carbs, sugars. Sometimes I will have them before the gym just to give me a little bit of a boost. A couple packs, which I only have one right here, of 99%. That is probably upside down. Yeah, 99% lean ground turkey. So a thing with meats is that you gotta read the label because a lot of meats are pretty high in fat. You could get 90% lean ground turkey, has a higher fat content. Right now, I don't want to put on too much fat. I am in a growing phase, so right now I'm sitting at about 210 pounds. So I'm growing, so I do most of the time choose a little bit higher fat content because my coach bumps my fats up. But for this instance, I got the 99% fat-free lean ground turkey, super lean, high in protein. That's basically what it is. We got 96% lean ground beef. This stuff is awesome. Most of the time, red meat, obviously, you would guess is high in fat. Most of the ground meat that you buy at a grocery store is like 80-20. That's pretty high in fat. It tastes really good, that's why, because there's a lot of fat content. It keeps it like juicy and moist and stuff, but this stuff is fantastic. I'll make burgers with this, meatballs, anything like that with like bonza pasta. Yeah, so this stuff is fantastic if you really like red meat. And obviously I do have steak and stuff. And then, obviously, I got the stereotypical pack of chicken tenderloin, chicken breast, tenderloin. I got a couple packs over there as well. This stuff, I eat a lot of chicken. Chicken, very low in fat. Chicken breast specifically. Now chicken thighs, that's a whole different story. High in protein, really easy to cook, really easy to make. I make a whole bunch of stuff with it, but most of the time I would say I just cook it in on the grill, outside, or in a pan, and I have it with like rice or potatoes or something like that, like a simple carb. I don't try to get too fancy most of the time, because that's when you start adding calories and stuff, is when people, you know, make these really fancy recipes and stuff and don't really think about what they're putting in. So I keep it really simple, but chicken is like a must. For losing weight, chicken is a go-to. I would say stock up on chicken and lean ground turkey. If you're aiming to drop your body fat percent, use this as protein. It is amazing, super good for you, really easy to cook, and cheap. That's another thing. Thing with like a lifestyle change and eating healthy is that it can be expensive. So you always have to pick and choose certain foods. You know, will bring the cost down, because at the end of the day, it's not the cheapest thing in the world. But a thing I always keep in mind, guys, is that I'd rather spend money on good quality food that I put in my body, that I use to put on muscle or overall just feel good, in lower body fat, whatever you want to do, as opposed to spending money on like alcohol, going out, getting drinks and stuff. I do eat out, I would say pretty often, but I've learned over the course of many years how to eat out, what to do, what not to do, and I can definitely provide that in another video. So I got, like I said, these black beans. I make a recipe with the lean ground turkey. Throw a can of this in with like corn and some tomatoes and cook it in a pan and put the lean ground turkey in it. It's fantastic. It's like a little burrito bowl kind of thing. You can put rice in there, low carb tortillas, whatever you want, and those are a really good option too. I picked up some Chex cereal. Just because I eat healthy a lot doesn't mean I don't eat the things I want to eat. I love cereal. I don't eat it that often, but when I do, I look for stuff with low sugar content. If you could read that, there's only 3 grams of sugar, 35 grams of carbs, so it's just a good carb source, and 1 gram of fat. So overall, this is a great cereal to have. It's just a good carb source. It's simple. Don't get the sugary cereals and stuff, guys. That's where the calories are added in and stuff like that. So stick with plain cereal, plain Cheerios, etc. Another go-to for me I had to get was a can of tuna. I usually get the tuna packets from Costco, but I didn't want to make the drive out there. Tuna, really high in protein. That's about it. No carbs and no fat. It's very good for you. Throw that in with some like hot sauce or some, I even do G. Hughes barbecue sauce. It kind of tastes like pulled pork to me if it's shredded. But yeah, tuna, super good, really cheap, easy source of protein to go for. And I always grab a couple cans of that. Got some stir fry mix, some vegetables, some Brussels sprouts, and some spinach. Yeah, this is all my fiber sources, my micronutrients, all that stuff. Sometimes I do struggle with eating vegetables. It's just something I tend to forget sometimes, and I try to be really conscious about it, but there are times where I do forget to eat my vegetables, but they are super important. I have a substitute for vegetables. It's a green superfood powder. That gives me my micronutrients as well. But overall, there's so many different benefits to eating vegetables. Really high in fiber, high in vitamins, everything you need to feel good overall. But don't forget, if you eat your vegetables, still gotta drink your water. I'm almost done with my gallon. I'm gonna shoot for 1.5 gallons today, per usual. Finally, a few more things. Picked up some sugar-free syrup for my protein pancakes, as well as my protein French toast. Got some Diet A&W root beer. This is like more of a treat for me. I do consume diet soda. Personally, with my opinion, I can get into this into a different video. Diet soda is completely fine. I would rather not add a bunch of calories. Another very important tip is do not drink your calories, guys. It's pointless, it's unneeded. I don't consume any beverages that have calories, besides maybe a touch of almond milk and like my protein oats. I don't go and drink anything that has calories. I stick to diet or water or sugar-free or whatever. Don't drink your calories. It's a waste of calories. It's so unneeded. Diet Pop is completely safe. I'm not saying drink like 10 of them a day. I'll have maybe 1 or 2 a day, but with my water, I pretty much stay pretty hydrated and stuff and not really crave it all the time. And then finally, picked up some xanthan gum. This is for my protein ice cream that I make, and I can throw a recipe in a video for you guys if you really want to know. Just leave a comment. This stuff is a thickening agent for my protein ice cream. I make it with protein, whey protein obviously, some berries, and some water. You throw it in the blender for a couple minutes. This stuff really thickens it up, makes it the consistency of like soft serve ice cream, and it is fantastic. So pretty much that is it for the grocery haul. This is kind of the main staples that I would buy pretty much every week. I don't really variate. Sometimes for carbs, I'll switch it up. Instead of rice, I'll have potatoes or oats or Orville Redenbacher like Smart Pop popcorn, like fat-free, just straight 22 grams of carbs, nothing in it. A lot of these products, guys, these chips and stuff have so many added calories in them with like sugars and seasonings and all that stuff and butter, and it's unneeded. So read the labels, guys. See what you're putting in your body. Look at the macronutrients on the back. Read the nutrition label. See how many sugars, carbs, fats, all that kind of stuff, because it does matter what you're putting into your body. Yeah, so that is going to be today's video. I gotta get a haircut in about 20 minutes, and I'm gonna go hang with my friend Austin, who is also the editor of my videos tonight. We're gonna go chill. Yeah, he lives like 10-15 minutes away from me, so yeah. Also, for future notice, I am going on vacation to Hilton Head, South Carolina with my girlfriend. So I'm gonna be dropping some content there on how to not ruin your diet on vacation and the tips I follow when I do go on vacation to make sure I don't derail all the progress that I've made. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, my DMs are open on Instagram, so feel free to ask me anything. And with that, guys, remember to motivate, manifest, and maintain.